What's the most credible crypto network? Well, it's Bitcoin. Bitcoin's the O positive, right? It's the universal donor. The world is living in analog assets. We have analog money, we have analog bonds, we have analog real estate, we have analog equity, we have analog art. What's the best crypto proof of work asset? Bitcoin is the best. How good is it? It's 97% of all of the market cap of crypto proof of work. After Bitcoin, you have to go all the way down to Dogecoin, literally a joke created over the weekend by an engineer as a joke. There's no second best crypto. Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Now, why is it the best crypto asset? Because it's increasingly clear that no other crypto token is going to achieve institutional acceptance this decade. What's the best digital transformation idea? Digital capital is the best digital transformation. But the truth is, the first 30 years of digital transformation will be an order of magnitude less important than the next 30 years of digital transformation. And the real bull here, the extraordinary opportunity, is the digital transformation of capital, the digital transformation of property, the digital transformation of money. And if you want to be a physicist and be deep about this, it's the digital transformation of matter and energy. As of today, 0.1% of the capital in the world is digital. 99.9% is this, right? We're very early in the digital transformation cycle of capital, right? The world is living in analog assets. We have analog money, we have analog bonds, we have analog real estate, we have analog equity, we have analog art. It reflects a monetary premium over and above the utility value of the stuff. People buy real estate not just to live in, they buy real estate as a store of value. And they buy equities not just because they want to capture the cash flows of the company, they buy equities because they want a store of value and they feel like it's preferable to holding cash. And for 500 years, people have been buying art as a store of value. It was scarce, desirable, portable property. If you had to leave the city, you could take it with you. And gold is the same thing. People have been buying gold as a store of value. So something like half of all this capital is really a monetary premium. But what's special about this particular approach, which is, of course, the Bitcoin architecture, is it creates a decentralized asset. It creates a physical asset. There's a physical linkage to the real world via the electricity and the silicon that makes it thermodynamically sound and integrates it into the universe and not just the metaverse. It's sovereign. You can take custody of this. It's egalitarian. The protocol is open. Anybody, anywhere on Earth can engage in this network. It's permissionless. It's global, right? This is the best idea, the best way to create digital capital. What's the best crypto proof of work asset? Bitcoin is the best. How good is it? It's 97% of all of the market cap of crypto proof of work. After Bitcoin, you have to go all the way down to Dogecoin, literally a joke created over the weekend by an engineer as a joke, to find the second best. Obviously, there is no second best proof of work asset. But you know what? There's no second best crypto. Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Now, why is it the best crypto asset? Because it's increasingly clear that no other crypto token is going to achieve institutional acceptance this decade. Bitcoin is the only crypto that's going to cross the chasm. You could see the writing on the wall when the spot ETF of Bitcoin was approved in January. By the end of May, you'll know that Ethereum is not going to be approved. And when Ethereum is not going to be approved, sometime this summer it'll be very clear to everyone that Ethereum is deemed a crypto asset security, not a commodity. After that, you're going to see that Ethereum, BNB, Solana, Ripple, Cardano, everything down the stack is just a crypto asset security unregistered. None of them will ever be wrapped by a spot ETF. None of them will be accepted by Wall Street. None of them will be accepted by mainstream institutional investors as crypto assets. This is the one universal, consensus accepted institutional grade crypto asset in the world. There won't be another one this decade. I can't speak to 20, 30, 40, 50 years out. Anything can happen that far out. But between the year 2024 and the year 2030, the die is cast, the writing is on the wall. This is the winner. There is no second best. Bitcoin is the best crypto network. It's not just the best crypto asset. This is secured, this asset is secured by the most powerful computer network in the world. It's rapidly growing stronger. Hash rate's growing by 70% a year. It's growing that fast in bull markets and bear markets. It's an unstoppable thing. All of the computer power of Microsoft or Amazon is not going to outdo this. And what you have here is enough hash power to create a wall of encrypted energy that's nation-state resistant, that's corporate resistant, that's Dr. Evil resistant, that's hacker resistant. There is no trick, there is no gimmick, there is no social attack. This is just raw digital power standing in the way of anybody that would try to undermine the integrity of the network. That 30 gigawatts is going to create a thermodynamic connection between the virtual network and the physical world. This is what makes the network stable. This is what makes the network ethical. This is what makes the network politically sound. The fact that that electricity is going to be coming off of a dam in Bhutan or a volcano in South America or Africa means that this is going to be a global neutral asset. There's no way anybody's going to centralize the Bitcoin network on top of a single data center. That's what makes Bitcoin the best crypto network. But there's an important point to be made here. As the other crypto assets fail because of competition, as the Solana competes with Ethereum, competes with whatever, as they fail due to regulation, as they get shut down or they get labeled unregistered securities by regulators, as they fail due to entropy, just the complexity of what they're attempting to accomplish, and they crash or they get hacked or they unwind, or as people move away from their projects, as those failures take place, all the users in the crypto ecosystem and all the capital in the crypto ecosystem is going to flow into the best network. It's going to flow into Bitcoin because Bitcoin has 100% crypto acceptance. If you talk to everybody in the world and you say, well, do you like crypto? Yeah, I do. Well, is Bitcoin legitimate? What's the most secure, what's the most credible crypto network? Well, it's Bitcoin. Bitcoin's the O positive, right? It's the universal donor, right? Everybody can't agree on anything else. If you talk to people in the crypto ecosystem and you ask them whether or not they like Solana better than this or Tether better than that or NFTs better than this, they can't agree on that. That's competitive, that's controversial, that's confusing. Everybody agrees on this one thing, Bitcoin. Bitcoin will be around for the long term. The industry was built on it. It'll be around long after most of the other industry participants are gone. It's the best investment brand. There is no second best investment brand. People know about the dollar, but dollar's not an investment unless you're in a country with the currency collapsing. And if the currency's not collapsing, then you need a different investment. Okay, Bitcoin's the most widely held investment asset in the world. Right? People are coming to grips with that. I travel all over the world. I get on the runway in the middle of Switzerland, and the guy with the with the yellow vest knows me. He's buying Bitcoin for his daughter. He just got married. I walk to the beach in Italy and someone swimming off the beach yells at me and they know me. I walk into a room full of billionaires, they know me. I walk to a bar and the guys at the bar turn around and they know me. This happens in Uruguay. It happens in Mexico. It happens in Brazil. It happens in Italy. It happens in Greece. Happens in Switzerland. It happens in London. Happens in New York City. Happens in Asia, right? Why, right? Bitcoin's a sports team with hundreds of millions, arguably 400 million fans, you know, and they're all rooting for the same thing. And when Bitcoin's doing well, they're all in a good mood. It's like their blood sugar's up. When Bitcoin's doing poorly, it's all they're in a surly mood. Their blood sugar is down. But, you know, give me another example of a team that's got 400 million passionate fans and they're all winning or losing together.